Hello again, folks. Richard Durazo here, and today we are going to be looking at another list. This time we're looking at Peter Tosh's albums ranked from the, least to best, however you want to put that. I'm probably just going to say better to worse or worse to best on the thumbnail, but we'll get back to it. So, this is not my own list. I am just reacting to somebody else's, and I'm going to give us some thoughts as I go along. But let's get looking. The first one, so the first album we got popping up is Seven, No Nuclear War. So this was released in 1987. This is Peter Tosh's actual last album that came out before he passed away. Fun fact, this album actually won him a Grammy. So to put that as the worst Peter Tosh album to me is kind of ridiculous. I I'm actually quite a big fan of it. I would put it in my top three personally. Definitely not at the bottom, so not agreeing with this list so far. Next, Bush Doctor, Peter Tosh. So this one I actually have on vinyl. I'm a fan of it. It's got a couple great like instrumental riffs, especially. So Mick Jagger is featured on this album. That's the track they're talking about, which is "You Gotta Walk and Don't Look Back." It's a pretty good track. But yeah, so far the bottom two are not where I would put them. I'd probably put this at like maybe four personally. Wanted, Dread, or Alive, or Dread and Alive. At five, I would put this at number two. Straight up, I love this album. So their snippet is just released in 1981, his fifth studio album. Nice album, starts out with killer track. Wanted, Dread, or Alive on this. Yeah, I'm not enjoying the ranking so far. So Mystic Man, honestly, this is one of the albums I don't enjoy as much. Released in 1979, fourth studio album, very solid. Yeah, I'll keep going. So Mama Africa, number three. Once again, I personally think this album's a little too high. Released in 1983, sixth studio album. Dig the album a lot with a lot of songs. Mama Dog's cool. Mama Africa's cool. Stop That Train. I really like that track. I know there's a Jerry Garcia band version of it that's really good too. Stop that train. I'm leaving. Anyway, oh, let's keep going. But number two, Legalize It. This makes sense for a lot of folks. Legalize It is one of those albums that if you're into reggae music and Peter Tosh, it's probably the one of the first ones you've heard. What you gonna do? Well, I love that song. That one's great. In 1976, his first solo album. I like it, but once again, maybe I'd put that in top five instead of number two. And then Equal Rights. So this song has a lot of Peter's potent songs, politically charged songs, are on this album. I think it's pretty great, though I don't think I'd put it at number one. 1977, second studio album, favorite. Okay, well, this is this person's favorite. I Am That I Am, that's a good one. I really like Equal Rights, like as the song, everybody's crying out for peace. Well, no one's crying out for justice. So yeah, this Peter Tosh ranking, I'm not as behind. Like, I liked a lot of the choices for the Bob Marley ranking I saw the other day. This one I would definitely rearrange, but that's just my thoughts. Leave a comment. Do you agree with this list? Do you think all of these albums in this order is the best way to put Peter Tosh's albums? Let me know. If you'd like me to do more similar content to this, also leave a comment. I enjoy talking about this music, and then I could also do a couple deep dives into the music. Otherwise, my name is Richard Durazo. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, all of those good things, and have a great day, folks. So long.